This is Nodnarb516 here with Hiratan Almighty 2011, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Pokemon Platinum.
Fun fact, if this was Friday, which it is not, you would be able to catch a Drifloon here.
Yes, right? A Drifloon, right in this very...
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Loom.
Yeah, they're Drifloons. Anyway.
It's like French versus English.
This is part 7. And last time we were going into the Windworks over here. But they're locked because of this douchebag Team Galactic member. So now we're going to go and find the key.
Design-wise, what was your favorite organization?
Damn, that's hard. I'd have to say...
Like in terms of, like, you know, how the grunts and, like, the admins looked.
I would have to say Team Aqua. Because
Okay.
Team Plasma looks ridiculous. And you see Galactic's hair? I mean, that pretty much says it all for them.
Admittingly, for me, it's a tie. Like, I really, like, am, like, debating. Well, not debating, but, like, I'm, like, torn. Because I like all of them. But I'd have to say, like, I lean more towards, Galactic and the original Plasma, not Neoplasma, because of just, like, I don't know, like, again, like, I kind of judge by both male and female, and I like how the female characters look, but, I have to say, worst design would have to be Team Snag'em. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the sniffle sounds, folks, but, you know, it's very, very cold outside, and I get like that. So we're fighting a Stunky here. And I totally disagree with him because I think Neo Team Plasma looks gorgeous. Stunky's pretty crappy.
Well, no, I just mean in comparison because I kind of like the whole like the medieval thing Team Plasma had going, and they just kind of went to like generic Team Rocket ripoff for Neo Team Plasma.
Yeah.
I mean, it does show that, like, you know, like, oh, we're evil, as opposed to like Team Plasma is like, we're trying to be good, but our leader's a bitch.
So yeah. That's Stunky. Stunky is basically your basic poison type. Its evolved form, Skuntank, is actually one of the best Gen 4 Pokemon.
It is.
You really can't do much better than Skuntank. I mean, this thing is dark and poison, and it can do so much, folks.
The only thing is, in Platinum, its sprite is a little awkward. Especially when it uses stuff like Hyper Beam, Mud Slap, Ice Beam.
Oh, seriously.
Whoa! You know something I found out before this video? I actually found out that Ken Sugimori did art besides Pokemon.
Yeah, I've been knew that already.
Like, he did art for the original Phantasy Star games.
Let's get the rock out here because Grotto's just suffering. So Leech Life, that's not gonna do a thing to us, man. Finally, we're gonna use Rock Throw on you. Yeah. Oh, man. It's going to be a lot harder for Hiratan to get me out of my house once I get my PS3. So, I remember that.
We kind of can't show it because we're, like, not putting it on the screen.
Hiratan's cracking up because he's seen a picture of Ash cross-dressing, which is actually a really recent picture, just aired last Saturday. So, yeah. It wasn't really that funny, but, you know, it was funny now. I was laughing at Hiratan. Let me stop. Anyway, we're gonna rock throw this bitch. Super deflective. You're tight.
Now whip it into shape.
Yeah. Alright, level 13. That is freaking awesome. And unfortunately, the rock has a long way to go till he evolves. But that's alright, we got plenty of time. So this brat's tough, like really, really tough. Together, then I could put into words. I know a lot of words, I think.
Apparently he's Arachne.
We're done for here. That makes no sense. For now, would have been much better, my friend.
We're done for here?
Oh, what's this thing? I seem to have forgotten it. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. No, really? God, I'm 10 and I'm smarter than you, you stupid fart. Anyway, so we got the key for the works. Yeah. Unfortunately, now we have to waste time going to the Pokemon Center because those pricks poison Grotto. Boo.
This is something we've actually not shown off before. when a Pokemon is poisoned, if you see the screen is messing up there, the more steps you take, the Pokemon will start getting weaker and weaker and losing HP. Occasionally, it will be able to survive the poison and be alive with 1 HP, but most of the time, it will just die after a while.
Yeah, so, unless it's a Generation 5 game, you should be taking all status effects pretty seriously.
There's actually, before the video started also, I saw a thing on Tumblr where, like, the whole theory how, Cubone is actually, a baby Kangaskhan after the mother died. They had I believe it was, like, a fake evolution for a male Marowak, where it's basically, like, the male equivalent of a Kangaskhan. Let me see if I can find it. Just keep going.
While you do that, we are going to find our... Oh, right there is our next team member! That was extremely convenient. Thank you. So we're going to be catching this Buizel. Buizel is a fantastic water-type Pokemon. Like, it totally kicks ass, man. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the entire series. It's a fantastic water-type that normally excels in the special attack.
No, it's not like
that. And that's about it, really. But, it does come in handy. Speed and special attack are fantastic, really. So we're going to get Pokeball on here. Pokeball. Throw it. And you better stay in this first shot. Whoa! Oh, it didn't even shake. God damn it. And I don't want to hit it anymore because, I might just kill it. So let's throw one more ball and see what that does. Come on. Come on. At least shake a couple of times. Huh?
a lot of what's funny is that back when I was in middle school, a rumor went around that basically like a lot of the rumors for people who don't know is that if you one rumor back in Generation 3 is if like you hold like A and B and everything while throwing a Pokeball, it will basically make the Pokemon catch better. This rumor is false because the catch rate is fixed no matter what you do. No matter what you do to try to fix it, such as like holding the controller or something, like that won't affect it at all. One rumor that went around when I was in middle school is basically if you keep yelling "gotcha" in the mic while you're throwing the Pokeball, it would actually catch faster. And stupid me back then, I thought that actually worked. So
in the
I always did that.
In the famous words of Dolores Jane Umbridge, "This is a lie." and oh yes.
What's funny is that kind of when I was playing Black and White 2, out of force of habit, I hold down A and B.
It spins its two tails like a screw to propel itself through water. The tails also slice clinging seaweed. Now, for those of you who don't know, Buizel was one Pokemon that actually debuted ahead of its time in a film. Its debut was in the 9th movie, which is Pokemon Ranger.
Yeah, you're right.
And the Temple of the Sea or some crap like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a performing Pokemon. And, wow, that looks like a caveman.
That is a cool evolution. That fake evolution for a male Marowak.
Oh my god.
If Nintendo actually, I don't know, like, agreed with the theory.
I just can't sit on this thing.
If Nintendo, I don't know, actually agreed with the theory.
Alright, Nintendo, like, dudes.
I hated how one thing I will say that I somewhat dislike about Nintendo is that they have good ideas, and yes, they do use it, but a lot of the time when they have an idea or like let's say a fan or something comes up with a good idea, they ignore it to try to stick to tradition.
Yeah. That's one thing that I hate as well about Nintendo. Like I feel they would get a much bigger response from their games, which is already pretty big as it is, but still, they would get a much bigger response if they actually listened to their fans. I mean, Americans waste just as much money on their games as Japanese people do, and I'm pretty sure they take their opinion into account. So
this is also you have to put in consideration, this is also the same country that basically just sold you the Wii and no game.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, before we start ranting about our anti-Nintendo issues. Because clearly we don't have that much of a problem with Nintendo people. We're playing Pokemon. So, anyway.
Nintendo is probably my third fandom, actually.
Subat! Oh, no! I only love Nintendo because they gave me Pokemon. And Pokemon, folks, is more than just my childhood. It is like one of my greatest loves. I'm probably gonna love Pokemon till like the day I die. So I really could care less what Nintendo does as long as Pokemon is still alive and well. And of course, Grotto had to fail in its first fight against Confusion. You would. Oh, come on.
Something a post that's been going around Tumblr also is that I like how, and I kind of agree with this, but I kind of agree with this, but I know it's supposed to be a joke. Considering they're obviously gonna go over 700 Pokemon with X and Y, what's the 666 Pokemon gonna be?
Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about that. I was like, are you people seriously? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm thinking if they really want to listen to this gag that Americans keep bringing up, it's probably going to be like some kind of serpentine Pokemon, which I think would be really freaking awesome.
I mean, they've technically already done that with a lot of Pokemon, such as, again, Giratina being the representation of Satan, but, well, Satan and Lucifer.
Yeah, but, you know, who calls Lucifer the renegade Pokemon? Nobody.
Well, his Pokédex entry is based off of Lucifer's story in the Bible, how he was banished to, well, in the Pokemon world, the reverse world, but obviously that's the allegory for hell.
Could be that they just have a better idea for a more hellacious terrain that we haven't yet explored.
I'm also somewhat curious about the legendaries in X and Y, because the legendaries in all the games, starting with, I believe, 2, had a theme, where Lugia and Ho-Oh were, I think it was like the sea and the sky? I forget what the theme was.
I know Ho-Oh's a phoenix. That's about all I can really put together with that.
With Ruby and Sapphire, it was weather.
Actually, I don't know if you know this or not, but the legendaries from Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald are all based off of legendary monsters from the Hebrew Bible, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are Leviathan. I forget the name. One of the names starts with a Z, but I forget. It's Leviathan, something with a Z, and... Okay, forget it. I forgot 2 of them. But anyway, yes, they're all based off of legendary monsters from that Bible. You can look it up. Here it's on, so you can see. You could all look it up, actually. Just Wikipedia that...
Whoa!
Well, okay, so not just with the legendaries. I believe also, like, any trio in general is based off of something. Like, the Regis are based off of the natural minerals of, the Earth. And, with Regigigas being continental drift. The trio of Sinnoh is obviously space, time, and antimatter, with Arceus and Giratina representing heaven and hell. Which is also kind of funny when before people ask, we are going to show Arceus. I do no way to show it, but this will be for post game. The area where Arceus is the complete opposite of where Giratina is, which is high up in the sky, as opposed to in another dimension, which is basically, again, the allegory for hell. And also in Black and White, Reshiram and Zekrom representing yin and yang, and Kyurem representing Wuji, which is basically nothingness. Which is also why he can transform into Black Kyurem and White Kyurem, because he has nothing, so he needs either light or darkness to fill him up.
Yes, and on that note, we are going to close up this video here. So this is Nodnarb516, and here at Town Almighty 2011. You don't want to introduce yourself, you don't have to sign off either.
Shut up.
And we'll see you guys next time.